Here are 5 weird mistakes that I see point guards make all the time. If you want to be a great point guard who controls the pace of the game, handles pressure, and runs the team, then you need to make sure that you eliminate these things from your game. I'm JQ. I'm a basketball trainer. I've trained thousands of players in my life. I have a facility in South Florida, and I'm here to help you get better. The first thing, this isn't always true, but I see a lot of players, when they have the ball, they're dribbling the ball up the left side of the court, let's say, and they're handling the ball with their outside hand. So if I'm bringing the ball up the left side, I have the ball here. I've seen it too much where a player will get a ton of pressure right here, and then they're not able to see the floor like they should. They're handling the ball, they have this pressure, and now they're looking over this shoulder like this. Usually what you want to do is if you're bringing the ball up the left side, you want to at least have the ball in your inside hand, so that way when the pressure comes, I can swipe, I can be here. Usually if we're right-handed on this side, we're going to keep the ball here, which is going to be better anyway, but we're going to be handling the ball, swiping, and we're able to see the whole floor over this shoulder, which is going to be a lot easier than if we're here. Okay, it almost feels like I'm a quarterback trying to throw it on my back foot if I'm like this, rather than if I have the ball here and I'm handling it. So make sure that you have the ball when you're trying to set up the offense. Make sure that you have it in your inside hand for the most part. Obviously, there might be exceptions if you're running an action on this side, you're swinging it, pistol, whatever, that makes sense. But for the most part, keep the ball on your inside hand. The second mistake that I see point guards make is being way too passive with the ball. They're handling the ball, they're bringing it up the court, and then immediately, if there's an offense that you guys are getting into, if there's an action, early offense, whatever, make sure that you're getting to it. But you have to be a threat if you're a point guard. You have to keep the defenders honest. So many times I see a point guard bring it up and the defenders are hanging off them because they know they're not going to be aggressive. They're not going to try to split a gap. So really it's 5-on-4. Okay, we got to be able to be aggressive with the ball. We got to be ready to shoot. We got to be that type of player who's looking to score. It used to be back in the day, point guards had their role. Nowadays it's all scoring guards. So if you want to be a good point guard, you have to be a threat to score, and not only that, you have to be a scorer. So make sure that you guys aren't just simply passing the ball, hot potato, you get it, you swing it. Like, you got to be able to handle the ball, see where we can attack, see where we can go score, and split gaps. Now the third mistake that I see is point guards in the pick and roll do not pay attention to that secondary defender. So a lot of times we have the ball, we're all focused on our first guy, okay? Obviously they're going to be giving you pressure, they're going to be trying to take the ball from you, so of course you have to pay attention here. But if I'm looking to come off a ball screen, it's all a chess game. When I'm coming off, I got to see where that hedge man is coming from, where if he's playing in drop, if he's playing even, if he's going to switch it, if he's going to blitz out. I got to be sure that I see him and I can recognize him even when I have this defender. So being physical with the ball, which is something that a lot of point guards need to work on. And then from there, when we come off the screen, we're like, oh, he's already going to blitz out. I already see him, so I'm already prepared to bounce it back and make that pass. Or I'm already prepared to get over the top of him. Or if he's playing low, it's like, oh, this is easy. I already know where he's at. I can pace it and then make that pocket pass, whatever it is. So make sure that you guys are not only paying attention to your primary, but that secondary defender right here in the pick and roll. The fourth mistake that I see point guards make is late game situations and knowing how to handle the ball and how to handle your team in those spots. So many times point guards don't know the time and score. They don't know what type of runs the teams have been on. They don't know, what to do in certain situations. For instance, if it's 2 minutes left and you're up 5, you obviously want to slow the game down, make a really good play, get to the paint, try to draw a foul. You know what I mean? We don't want to shoot a crazy shot. We don't want to shoot a step back in that spot. We don't want to, have a long rebound, opposing team grabs it, and then boom, they're down the other way. So we want to be sure that as a point guard, we're controlling the pace, we know what's happening, we know what the situations call for, and a part of that is just getting a ton of experience. So make sure that you're playing a ton of games. Also, after games, being able to break it down, talking with your coach, seeing what you could have done better. These are things that point guards have to be able to do if they want to play at a high level. They have to be the brain, and they have to be able to control the pace. And then lastly is understanding team dynamics. I've seen so many point guards come through this gym, and we train, and we're really skilled, we're really good at basketball, but when it comes down to it, we don't know how to handle team dynamics. We're not social with our teammates, we're a loner, try to get our work in by ourselves, when in reality, you have to be the one who brings the team together, whether that be socially, whether that be through just being a leader on the court, vocally. You have to be respected by your teammates, you have to be known by your teammates, and you have to be semi-cool with your teammates. Basketball is not an individual sport, this is a team sport. You have to be the guy who brings everybody everybody together, who's able to communicate, who's able to dish out criticism and also take it. You have to be that kind of person who's gonna be the leader of the team. So make sure that you're planting seeds with that every day. Make sure you're cool with your teammates, because in all reality, if you're gonna be their leader, they have to respect you. So if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys leave a like, make sure you guys subscribe, comment below other video ideas that you guys wanna see. Follow me on Instagram at JQ Basketball Training, and we'll see you guys in the next video.